By 2020, almost $1 trillion will be spent every year on advertising, both traditional and digital. And if we look at the amount of time people are spending today online, they're spending up to 3 hours consuming content online every day. So the question is this content resonating with its target audience? And one of the key challenges there is to understand if it's not resonating, are these people leaving your channel? And if they're leaving it, why are they leaving it, and what can you do about it? nViso specializes in facial recognition, facial detection, but also in emotion detection and emotion analytics. And what we do is we actually help market research companies, product development companies and creative companies understand, is the content they're developing resonating with the target audience in the first 0 to 3 seconds when they're exposed to that communication. Why is this important? Because people are tuning out or are changing channels or moving away from the medium that they're looking at. This is very important in terms of broadcasting. When you've spent a lot of money in creating excellent news and media and communication, if during the commercials it's not resonating with your current audience, your largest asset, that they flip channels or go to a different device or leave the room and tune out. So we help companies and brands ensure that their content is relevant to the target audience belong to each of the networks. We are visual intelligence. We take large sets of data and analyze them to understand the models and the tasks that we want the machines to learn. We take computer vision from standard hardware like webcams and phones, etc., to understand the people's reactions to certain content, and then we analyze them in terms of emotion detection and behavior through machine learning and advanced learning algorithms. That helps us to understand the non-communicative or non-expressive verbal responses by your target audience, which underline their true preferences in terms of what they like to read or what they like to see. These emotions are underpinned by the research by Dr. Ekman from the late 1960s. And it has proven that the emotions are universal. The 7 primary emotions are universal across all countries, across all demographics. So whether you are from Japan or Italy, what we're measuring is the micro-expressions or the innate, implicit expressions that you don't control in the first 20 to 40 seconds. And by understanding your responses and those immediate responses, you can understand better, has your content or your messaging resonated with your target audience. Currently, we work with a lot of creative companies and market research companies to understand, does the current media resonate with a target audience? But if we look at public broadcasting, etc., I think one of the challenges there is not just to ensure that the media that they're producing resonates, but if it's supported by advertising, that the advertising is resonating with their target audience, that they've built their programs or their educational programs or their documentaries or their news, that it resonates at the same level. So they're not losing their audience during certain peak viewing hours, etc.